Nancy is a guard's daughter. One day, she was working on Skarloey with some polish and a rag. Skarloey was snoozing happily, but Nancy wanted to talk. "Wake up, lazybones! Your brass is filthy. Aren't you ashamed?" "No," said Skarloey sleepily. "You're just an old fusspot." Skarloey was thinking about his friend Rheneas and all the good times they had shared together before Rheneas went away to be mended. Nancy tickled Skarloey's nose. "Rheneas comes home tomorrow. Don't you want to look nice?" Skarloey woke suddenly. "What? Tomorrow?" "Yes, my dad told me. I'm going now." "Nancy, stop! Do I really look nice? Please polish me again." "Now who's an old fusspot?" laughed Nancy, and she set to work once more. "Aren't you going to polish me?" asked Duncan. "Sorry, not today. I have to go now. I'm helping the refreshment lady this afternoon. We must get the ices ready for the passengers." "Never mind, Duncan. I'll give you a good polish tomorrow." But Duncan did mind. "It isn't fair," he complained. "Peter Sam gets a special funnel, Sir Handel gets special wheels, passengers get ices, and I'm never even polished." This, of course, wasn't true, but Duncan liked having a grievance. He began to sulk. That afternoon, a message came from the station by the waterfall. "One of Skarloey's coaches has come off the rails. We'll have to take the workmen to put it right." "All this extra work," grumbled Duncan. "It wears an engine out." "Rubbish," said his driver. "Come on." The derailed coach was in the middle of Skarloey's train, so he had gone on to the top station with the front coaches. Duncan left the workmen and brought the passengers in the rear coaches home. He sulked all the way. He arrived back just in time for his own train. "I get no rest, I get no rest," he complained. He was sulky and short of steam, so his driver waited a few minutes in the hope of raising more. But Duncan wouldn't try. "We can't keep the passengers waiting any longer," his driver said at last. "You always think about the passengers," muttered Duncan crossly, "and never about me. I'm never even polished. I'm overworked, and I won't stand it." He grumbled away. Duncan made heavy weather of the journey, but at last they reached the viaduct. "Come on, Duncan," said his driver. "One more effort, and you'll have a rest and a drink at the station." "Keep your old station," said Duncan rudely. "I'm staying here." And he did, too. Skarloey came from the top station to haul Duncan and his train to the platform. The passengers were very cross. They told everyone what a bad railway it was. Skarloey had to pull the train to the top station too. Duncan wouldn't even try. The thin controller was waiting at the shed for Duncan that evening. He spoke to him severely. But Duncan still stayed sulky. "No polish, no passengers," he muttered to himself. He still has a lot to learn, doesn't he?